Greetings, dear listener. It is an honor to have you join the Motivational Fuel podcast. I'm Wondra Spencer, your host. I'm here to inspire and empower you. As a healthcare professional, a coach, I'm passionate about sharing valuable insights on strength, love, health, self-care, motivation, inspiration, lifestyle, finances, and personal growth. Our guests on this podcast will inspire you, and they will share personal stories, experiences, providing you with tools to unlock your full potential. I am thrilled to announce that the Inspiring Drive store sponsors this podcast. Check out my website and treat yourself to motivational items to help you reach greatness. Hello, welcome to the Motivational Fuel podcast. I am your host, Wondra. I hope everyone is having a great and wonderful and safe, happy new year. I am excited to share with you my new book, Rise Again. It is a book and a workbook. You do not have to get them together, but they will be really helpful if you're purchasing it. And it is on my website, wondraspencer.com, Amazon, and you can go out there and get it. So for this series, for the new year, I want to talk about my book, Rebuilding Your Strength, Reclaiming Your Confidence, and Rising into the version of yourself you was meant to be. So let's dive into it and fuel your rise. Before we begin, I want to let you know today's episode, it can bring up some grief, emotional healing. So please listen in a way that you feel safe and supportive for yourself. And if you need to pause or take a break at any moment, really honor yourself and do the things that you need to do for yourself. On my website, I do have a quick listener survey. I would love for you to take it, and your feedback will really help me shape future episodes and share some better content for you, and make sure that the Motivational Fuel podcast can serve you in the best way. So take a moment to fill it out. It is on my website, wondraspencer.com, quick listener survey. And I hope you have subscribed to my podcast. You can join me on my YouTube channel, social media at Wondra Spencer, so you never miss an episode or an update. I am happy that you are here with me today because your presence means a lot. So this week's shout out and inspiration is for everyone that wants to get something custom made. It's called Free Range Crafting on Etsy. And they made me an awesome eagle. So I'm a pretty cool Eagles fan. One of my teams is called a kick. And I'm going to spell it ASS if I have some young listeners. Casserole dish. And it turned out so amazing. So I will put the link in the podcast for today. So if you want some custom pieces, personality, really check them out. And you can find my show on Apple Podcasts, your computer, laptop, so you don't miss an episode. So my book is Rise Again. It's a part bio guidebook with all of my heart. And it wasn't easy for me to write this book because I wanted to share with you some things that I experienced in my life, pain, grief, sorrow, how I rose again, my community that supports me, my family, friends, co-workers that lifted me up. And I'm still doing it with daily faith, time, and healing. And I wrote it to really capture the journey of turning stress, emotional setbacks, and life transitions into fuel for transformation. It's a real raw book. It's a real book. It's rooted into being strong, resilient. It's a way to work on yourself, regain your momentum in life because things happen, and it's essential not to let yourself down. So my personal story is accepting grief, seeking help from my very supportive community. My story is really rooted in learning how to accept grief instead of running from it. For a long time, I tried to carry everything alone, the pain, the confusion, the weight of what I had lost. But the healing began the moment I allowed myself to acknowledge the grief and stop pretending that I was fine. What changed everything was realizing that I didn't have to rise alone. I reached out for help, leaned on my supportive community, and let people pour into me when I did not have the strength to pour into myself. So through their encouragement, presence, and guidance, I learned that healing is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of courage. Accepting grief and grief supporting, it turns out that it really helped me rebuild my confidence, rediscover my purpose, to rise again with the strength I did not know that I had. My inspiration for writing this book is assuring everyone who's experiencing grief due to losing a loved one, if you lost a child in your life, miscarriage, or anything else that's traumatic, you can rise again and get support. The pain, the healing, and purpose behind it. I have dealt with pain of losing friends, family members, my own kids, co-workers, and close individuals. What you as a listener, you will gain from the series, if you listen to my Rise Again series, you want to get a copy of the book, workbook, or both, and you can follow along in my podcast series. The Rise Again book and workbook series is designed to guide everyone through a real journey of rebuilding confidence, healing emotionally, and stepping into their purpose. Each episode offers practical tools, honest conversations, and powerful motivation that help everyone rise from whatever life has knocked you down. As a listener, you will gain some clarity, emotional strength, practical tools, accountability, and a sense of community. Why I wrote this book, I want anyone who's ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, underestimated, and have faced doubt and the pressure of building a future while carrying the weight of the past. But I did not just survive, I rose. And now I want to help others do the same. If you ever whisper to yourself, there has to be more than this, Rise Again is for you. Rise Again is a heartfelt exploration of grief as both a painful and powerful catalyst for growth. Drawing from personal experiences of loss, the book guides readers through stories of heartache, healing, and resilience. It emphasizes that vulnerability is not weakness, but a doorway to transformation, encouraging readers to embrace their emotions fully. Through reflections and practical insights, the book has despair can evolve into strength, passion, and renewed purpose. It honors the wisdom of love and family and friends and mentors and those that I have guided, weaving their influence into the narrative. Ultimately, Rise Again invites you to see grief as a story, non-linear, filled with sorrow and joy alike, while healing is possible and hope can bloom again. Much like the lotus rising from the dark waters to light, perfect for the new year, a new you, and some new energy. Rise Again is officially here. Grab your book, your workbook, ebook, follow along with the series as you build, or you can rebuild your confidence, reclaim your strength, and rise into purpose. You can order my website on Amazon and start your transformation today. So with the workbook, Rise Again, you can set your intention before diving into the worksheets. Take a moment to get some clarify your intentions. What are you hoping to achieve? Understanding your goals will help you guide your reflection and responses. You can find a quiet place. Choose somewhere that's comfortable and quiet where you can focus without distractions. Having a calming environment will help you and make it easier to engage deeply with the material. So read the chapters. Start by reading the chapters of the workbook carefully. Each chapter builds on the previous one, so understanding the context will help you enhance your reflections. Complete the worksheets, reflective questions, answer the prompts in each workbook thoughtfully. Don't rush, take your time to explore your feelings and your memories. Be honest, be kind. Approach your reflections with compassion for yourself. It is important to acknowledge both the challenges and the strengths. So with the workbook, you have additional space in there, a separate journal to expand on your thoughts. If it's a prompt that inspires a sudden idea or a memory, really write it down. It is your personal workbook, so you let your feelings flow. If need to, you can take a break. Find a certain topic that's emotional, really heavy, to really take that break, step away, come back later with a fresh perspective, or even do that chapter last if you need to. Review your responses once you fill the book, the sheets. Take the time to read through them. It can help solidify your insights and ensure you understand the lessons and the growth you identified. Reflect on your insights after completing a workbook. Spend some time reflecting on what you have learned about yourself, how you can apply those insights in your life moving forward. Share and connect if you feel comfortable. Share your thoughts and insights with a trusted friend or somebody in your support group. Discuss your reflections that can lead to understanding and connection. Revisit as needed. The workbook is not a one-time tool, but you can revisit it whenever you feel to reflect, to regain on your journey again, and to check in with your growth. Using a Rise Again workbook is a personal and transformation experience. You can take your time, be gentle with yourself as you embark on this journey of self-discovery and healing. Remember to share this podcast with others, 5 people. Encourage them to listen, and don't forget to tag me in the comments on social media so I can connect with you. In this episode, I'll be diving into a chapter of Rise Again book as part of my series, and I hope you'll be tuning in soon. My website has books, ebooks, and signed copies of my Rise Again and other books and journals that I have published. It has Excel spreadsheets, shirts, and other items if you want to purchase them for yourself and others. Your support means everything to me. Thank you for tuning into the Motivational Fuel podcast. Remember, when you give, you rise. And when you rise, you inspire others to rise again. Keep fueling your health. Keep showing up for yourself. And I'll meet you in the next episode. Have a great day. If you have listened to this entire episode, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a review and share with those who's interested. Let me know which topics you want me to cover in future episodes. You can contact me through my comments or on my social media networks. And you can purchase items on the Inspire and Drive store. I will look forward to seeing you next week for a new episode. Have a great day and remember to motivate yourself.